Hey guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a different start to the video here. I am driving home from work. It is Friday afternoon after a very long week of work. And I've got a long weekend ahead of me of making some YouTube videos. So I'm going to try to drop 2 videos this weekend. I'm going to try to drop one of me getting that transmission mocked up in this late model. Didn't happen. I'm going to try to start filming that tonight. I still need to go to the gym and stuff tonight. I'm going to try to do that tonight, and then I'm going to, if I don't finish it, I'm going to finish it in the morning, edit the video, post it, and then start working on the second video of this weekend, which is going to be doing some fiberglass repairs. So let's get into the video. All right, we're back. It's a lot later than I thought I was going to be, but we're in here. We're going to get it done. Going to start tearing into this thing. We've got to get that bell housing off and that clutch to be able to mock this thing up in here, see what the heck we've got as far as these transmission goes, see what parts I need, whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead, prop y'all up somewhere, turn some music on, and get after it. So let's go. I swear to God, I have sprayed for spiders 3 times. I don't like spiders. I don't like that. Look over here. I was just about to crawl underneath. Spiders. I don't do that. Ah, there's a big old one over there. You see that on the exhaust? No, sir. I just killed all of these dudes. Where do they come from? Here's another one. Look at that. You see that? Ah, there's another one. Look at it. Look. More. Nope. Not my house. Look, yep. Actually didn't get it on video, but got the bell housing out, which is fun. Now I gotta take the clutch off. All right, guys, I'm back, and the torture continues. I never in a million years thought that 2 T10 transmissions could be so freaking different. So let me run you down what's going on real quick. All right. All right, so we've got our good T10 right here out of the Camaro, nice, clean, fresh. And we have the old one that don't really want to use because it's broken, old, and been sitting in the field for a long time. So this one has the multi-spline, a lot of splines, whatever it's called. This one has the bigger, like 10 spline or whatever it is, right? So I need the clutch to match this one, right? Unfortunately, the clutch on the Harrington Enforcer is the multi-spline one. So got to change the clutch out. So I was thinking, okay, I'll just go get the clutch out of the Camaro and put it in here and use that. All right. That's first issue. Second issue, where this, I don't even know what this is called, but this opening on this bell housing does not fit around this transmission. So can't use this bell housing, right? So what did I do? I removed the bell housing off the Camaro thinking, okay, well, that'll definitely fit on the transmission, right? That brings us to our next issue. This car, as you can see it, has the clutch in between the flywheel and the engine. Not only that, that flywheel is a 9.5-inch flywheel, which is illegal. Can't use it. Which means I have to use this flywheel, the 12.5, 12 3/4, whatever it is, because this is illegal. Now, this is the bell housing that fits the transmission. And once you have it, it does not fit around the flywheel. So can't use this. So let's do a quick rundown. This is the bell housing that fits the transmission, but this does not fit this flywheel. This is not the clutch that fits the transmission. So I need a new transmission. So right now, this is the transmission I need. This is the bell housing I need. This bell housing doesn't match this transmission. All right. This is the flywheel I need. This is not the clutch I need. That is the clutch I need. That is the bell housing that will not work, or that is the flywheel that will not work. So I have somehow got myself so jumbled up that I've got so much stuff that doesn't fit, that doesn't line up, that I don't really know what to do, to be honest with you. And I tried to draw a little schematic over here. I don't even know if it's gonna make sense, right? All right, so here's a little schematic thing I drew out. We need to use the number 1 transmission. That's the good one right here. But we need to use the number 2 bell housing. That's that one, because that one fits our number 2 flywheel, which is legal. Number 1 flywheel out of the Camaro is illegal. Doesn't work. But we need to use the number 1 clutch. I don't know if I can bolt up the number 1 clutch to the number 2 flywheel. I don't know. I still need to break into that and see. But either way, so we need to use the number 1 clutch with the number 2 flywheel with the number 2 bell housing with the number 1 clutch. And right now they're not jiving together. I think at the very least, I'm gonna need a different bell housing with a larger opening right here that'll fit around that, but will also fit our 12-inch flywheel. So that is if I can use the number 1 clutch with the number 2 flywheel. All right, I don't know if that made any sense. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna get on out of here, but yeah, I don't know. All right, I think I might have something that could work. I think I'm going to take this off and see if this one from the old transmission will work. It looks like the bolt holes will line up. Maybe. I'm gonna see if I can't just bolt this thing in, because this is the correct diameter. That's the diameter we need. This one's too big. So let me take this off, see if that'll work. Got it. All right, guys. I might be an idiot. It does fit with the original, whatever this is. This bell housing does fit around it. I could not tell you why I couldn't get it to slide on earlier, but now it does. So I'm an idiot. Long story short, I'm an idiot. So that saves us, because now as long as that clutch works right here on this input shaft, we should be good, because this works, or this bell housing works with the flywheel. Guys, we might be back in business. So I've got to completely eat crow. I don't know why that wouldn't work, but I showed it on the last video that would not slide on there. And then whenever I had it off, I just popped it down in the opening, and it slid down. I was like, there's no way. So yeah. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm happy it happened though. Saves me from buying. Thank God I didn't go off and buy anything. So I'm going to end it right now, guys. It's like 1 o'clock. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get that clutch out of the Camaro, start mocking everything up, and then Sunday, some fiberglass stuff. So, good night, guys. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. It's Saturday. And as you saw last night, kind of made a breakthrough, mainly because I'm an idiot. This bell housing actually does work. So that's awesome. It goes a long way towards saving my sanity, which is nice. So now, got to get that clutch out of the Camaro. Now, we got to get the clutch out of that Camaro. Does make me feel good that I didn't waste my time taking this bell housing off, because we do have to use that clutch. So, gonna go ahead and get on it. All right. Let's see what size this is. God, I'm good. This is one of the 3 I brought. right, gonna take this flywheel off, which, by the way, guys, have y'all ever seen the flywheel or flex plate mounted on the back side of the clutch like this? I feel like I've never seen that before. But, so let me know if y'all have ever seen that, if y'all know what the heck that is. Thought it was pretty interesting. I've also got some Beach Boys playing in the background. Hopefully YouTube doesn't copyright that thing. All right, this is something I don't know. Do I need to take this off? Or can I just switch the plates out? So let's go figure that out. I think I might be able to get away with just switching the plates out. So let's see. All right, let's take this thing off. See what we got. All right, so here we go. Clutch off the Camaro with the correct spline count. Clutch off the Harrington. So let's see if this will fit in this. Also, see a lot of coloration right there. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, guys. I don't know. Let's see if it fits. All right, moment of truth, fellas. Oh, wow. Look at that. Let's freaking go, guys. Progress. Ooh, those threads do not stick out very far, do they, guys? Now, why is that? So something's different. But what? And why? All right, so the issue we've got going on right now is this. The one that came out of the engine is 1.25 inches thereabout, because it's only a 2-disc clutch, whereas this one is a 3-disc clutch, and that is 1.75 inches. All right, let's see if we can get these things loose. I've got these things, I saw this on YouTube, got these things mounted right here so that this won't be able to spin, turn the motor over. So that should lock it in place. Should be able to break these loose. Kind of nervous. I always hate this shit because I want to break something, you know? All right, I don't remember what the last thing I filmed was, but I conquered it. I got it off the back of this thing. So, you know, and thinking about it, all this stuff's probably gonna have to come off anyway when this engine gets rebuilt and dynoed, but I'm still going to mock it up anyway, just to, you know, mock up the clutch on this flywheel and stuff, just to say that I did it, just to say that I conquered it. All right, guys, I went out to get some more bolts. It's crazy. I think that's why I don't like to leave the house, is because you can't find what you're looking for anyway. So I had to go to 4 different stores and I still didn't get the exact right thing. So it's the right size, the thread's a little different, or it's the right diameter, I should say. The thread's a little different and it's too long. So this is a 2 1/4 bolt, which apparently is impossible to find. So this is 2 1/2. So it is a little bit long, but I think it's gonna work. If nothing else, I can just mock up the engine. If somebody in comments says that's an absolutely terrible idea, I wouldn't run a long bolt. I don't think it's gonna hit anything, so I think it should be good, but I don't know. We're gonna use it because screw it. I don't wanna look anywhere else. So I'm gonna start mocking this stuff up now.
Artlist.io.
All right, I've got those tightened down. They're not like torqued down to anything. They're just pretty snug. Let me see if I can prop y'all up again. Cool. All right, let me see if I can get this transmission on. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's see if this transmission will slide on here. Music. All right, guys, this is the fun part of the episode where I say, yeah, remember when I said we're going to do this in this episode or get to this point? We're not going to get there because I'm running out of time to finish filming this and edit it before I've got to leave. Because I've got some work thing I've got to go to tonight, unfortunately. And I've got to start editing this episode because I've got to leave at around 4 or 5. And I want to have this at least scheduled to upload tonight. So let's get it. All right, I just got off the phone with Dad. It's something about, it's not lining up with the pilot bushing or something like that. So I got to loosen the transmit, or I've got to loosen the clutch up, slide transmission in so it all gets aligned, then tighten it up. I'm going to start working. This is a perfect example of me just, like I said, only knowing enough to get myself in trouble. So don't think I'm stupid, guys. I just haven't done this before, and I'm taking y'all along with the journey. I'm going to show y'all every mistake and just whatever I don't know, you're going to know I don't know it, and I'm going to figure it out with y'all. So feel free to roast me in the comments if you want to. Like I said, at least I'm out here trying. At least I'm out here doing it. But yeah, I'm learning along. I'm learning along with you guys. So just part of the process. All right. So I took the bell housing off. I've loosened the clutch up so that I can try to get this to line everything up in here, because right now it's not. That's why it's not going in. So let's go ahead and get at it, guys. I'm gonna prop y'all up again. Oh, this y'all's favorite spot of the freaking episode, isn't it? All right, let's see what we got. Boom! Let's go. Wow. We got it in. You learn something new every day, guys, don't you? Oh, here we go. Did we get it? Holy crap, we did it. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. I'm editing the video right now. I had to leave for that work event last night, so I wasn't able to get it completely finished, edited, and uploaded. So I'm doing it right now before I go out and start working on some fiberglass repair stuff. But I realized I didn't shoot an outro video, so this is my outro video. Felt super good to get all that transmission stuff sorted and settled. The next video is going to be about this fiberglass repair, and then we'll get to mocking that transmission up in the car and checking drive shaft links and everything later on. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, the amount of traction my channel is picking up is way far beyond anything I could have imagined. I think that the video of me going to get the car has like 3.6 or 3.7 thousand views, which is just absolutely insane. I've got over 250 subscribers right now, so I just wanted to take a second and thank y'all so much. Like, y'all don't understand how much it means to me. The reception I'm getting, it's absolutely amazing. It's actually giving me a lot of hope and inspiration that I can actually make something happen to this. So thank you so much. If this is the first video you've seen, please go check out the channel, like and subscribe. More content's gonna be coming. I'm working on a content schedule to try to get stuff out more consistent for y'all instead of just doing one video a week, but I work a lot, so it's kind of hard to film and do all this stuff. So I'm working on that, and I'll kind of touch on that more in the next video. But again, thank you guys so much. It means the absolute world for me. I can't wait to get this thing on the track and bring you all along with me. So as always, thank you. Let's go racing, guys.